Moving on to line number 2. Out of 101, we still have a ways to go, but this is the second one. So just like we did with the first one, we are going to go systematically through all the positions, starting with the D note played on with the first finger. We have very slowly so that's the line. I'll play it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that would be from the 6th string. I'm moving down 1 string. I'm going to start from the D note on the 5th fret, 5th string. So these are my notes. In time, swinging, 3, 4. By the way, I said swinging. We don't have to swing necessarily. These notes could be played with straight 8s. Like that. But since this is more of a bebop tradition after all, we would be expected more or less to swing these 8th notes. Alright, so that was from the 5th string. Now from the 4th string here. Again, very slowly at first to get the right notes in this new position. So we still start with the first finger, grab the C sharp down, back to D. All right, in time, 3, 4. So for each one of these positions, we can think of the caged shape here. Since we're in C major, we would have a C chord here, C shape, C chord. This is the major scale, and then the line. Just using a few shifts and slurs whenever we need a note that is non-diatonic. One more place where we can start with the first finger. It's going to be from the 3rd string now, from this D. So very slowly from here. Okay, in time, 3, 4. So that's it with the first finger starting. Now we're going through the second group of fingerings, where we will be starting with the 4th finger. So here my C major scale would be here. This is being an E shape, for those of you who like to think of it that way. So this is an E shape. It's a C chord. This is my C major scale. This particular line will start with the 4th finger on the D note here. So here we go, slowly. 3, 4. It's very easy in this position. A bit faster, 3, 4. All right, now I'm ready to move on to the 5th string here. Slowly, one more time. This one also lays very comfortably in this position. So a bit faster in time, 3, 4. As usual, I try to slur whenever possible, whenever I slur into a downbeat. If that's possible, I'll do that here. Or we have the A going to the B, so I will pick the A note, hammer on the A sharp. I'm sorry, the other way around. I plug this note, pick the A sharp, and then slur into the B. And then we can pull off into the last note, the E. All right, so I was here. Next string down. See, this is very methodical. That way we make sure we don't miss on any of the positions. So now my next D played with the fourth finger will be here. My C major scale would be here, right? This one octave. This is known as a D shape. And here we go. Here's the line. All right, so a little faster in time. 3, 4. And where else? We can go into the third string. Here, though, my C major scale would be coming out of a G shape, and I would be playing it this way. The upper part in that position. So my D note is then played with the third finger. Like that. And that's also quite easy. A lot of these positions allowed us to play the entire line without shifting. One finger per fret, pretty much. Okay, so this last one again is 3, 4. Like that. Now there's one thing I didn't do last time when I showed you lick number 1. I only stayed in the original key, meaning the line is written in the key of C major, so it's D minor 7 to G7, resolving into a C major chord. But when we play those lines, once we find a fingering that we like, what we need to do is play through all the keys. And that could be done very slowly, and of course, if we use the metronome, that's going to be even better. So if I use, say, the very last fingering I used, which was starting here, so I can do it two ways. I could play. So these will be quarter notes: 3, 4. And I can move in half steps. So I can go up a half step. So instead of starting on the D minor chord, now I'll be thinking E flat minor or D sharp minor. So we might as well go up one click. So 3, 4. So I'm going to start from this note now. E flat. 3, 4. Okay. I'll go up one notch and I'll just move up one more fret. So now I'm starting on E. 3, 4. Okay, one more. I just move every time I move my metronome by one increment, and then I can move up to the next fret. So now F minor. Okay, F sharp. 3, 4. Like that. So we keep pushing the tempo with the metronome, and then gradually it gets faster and faster. Also, we want to be able to hum the line as we play it, which is also a very important thing, because that's the only way to guarantee that we will internalize it. So I said that we can move in half steps. One thing I like to do also is move around the cycle of fourths, perfect fourths. So let's say I'm turning my clicks again. So starting with that D minor, I will go D minor, then upper fourth to G, upper fourth to C, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4. from the G. I'm using the exact same fingering from the same string, but I go through the keys. So from that note, 3, 4. Okay. Up a notch. Now I'm going up to the key of C, or starting with. Sorry, it's not the key of C. My first chord is a C minor, which means I'm actually now in the key of B flat major. But we don't need necessarily to think about the tonal centers. All you can do at first is just think of the starting chord. So the first starting chord is D minor, then G minor, then C minor, then F minor, B flat, E flat, A flat, and so forth. All right, so I'm not going to go through all of them right now in this video, but I'll just get you started. So here we go. Starting on D minor still. 3, 4. Okay. Now G minor. Okay. Now C minor. 3, 4. Now F minor. 3, 4. Okay, now B flat minor. I can do it from down here. 3, 4. Okay, I can also do it from the B flat up an octave here. So 3, 4. Okay, that was B flat. Now E flat. 3, 4. A flat. 3, 4. Okay, now D flat. Or C sharp, right? Same. F sharp minor. 3, 4. B minor. 3, 4. I'm still increasing my metronome every time. So that was B. Now E minor. 3, 4. A minor. Right, and then D minor. So I think I said I wasn't going to go through them all, but as you can see, it goes pretty quickly. You know, there are only 12 keys after all, so you go through each one of them systematically, and especially if you increase the tempo gradually, then you go through these very, very fast. So this was only using this one fingering through all 12 keys. We can of course do that. We should of course do that with every one of the fingerings that I presented at the very beginning.